even in the years to come.
Now, tension was high in Ngara Estate in Nairobi as Nairobi City County government evicted tenants who have arrears running into years. And I'm now joined by Winfrey Owino to tell us more of that. Winfrey, good afternoon. What happened through the morning?
Well, good afternoon, Grace. And indeed, we are coming to you live from Nairobi City County Government headquarters at the CBD. We were just looking into the story after a number of tenants at the old and new Ngara Estate were evicted over rent arrears amounting to over 60 million, according to the CECs at the county government. They've just spoken to us a few minutes ago, and they've told us they are out to look for over 200 million in rent arrears that dates back to up to 2019, when the previous regime was in power at the time. So the tenants that we have spoken to at Ngara have actually told us that in 2019, the former governor, Mike Sonko's regime, actually gave them a waiver on their rents, and that's why they have not been bothering to actually pay the rent. So they are now questioning the enforcement officers why they've decided to evict them, yet they were given a waiver by the previous regime. Well, we've spoken to city county officials, and they've told us that they cannot waive rent. And so this actually just points out to the misalignment between regimes. When a different regime takes over, they come in with different policies, and they also speak of different languages. So we've seen people being evicted. We've seen the county enforcement officers at Ngara, which we'll show you the pictures in our subsequent bulletin. They've been there with enforcement officers, and some goons were just helping them to remove things outside the house and just telling tenants. They were actually now giving them time to clear their arrears, and some people have arrears that are mounting up to 600,000, 500,000 for rent, for their rent arrears. And we've seen there are different units at the estates. We have 3-bedroom houses which go for around 11,000 per month, and there are also 2-bedroom units which go for around 9,300 per month. And so we've seen tenants. Actually, there's a tenant, we have a document, who's telling us that he's being asked to pay about 3.3 million arrears. So some of them are also raising issues with the records in the county governments. They're saying they are faulting the record system at the county governments, but from the language that the county officials are speaking, they're actually saying they're out to collect revenue as they chase to meet the target ahead of the deadline of the financial year, which ends on June 30th. That is just like a month and a half away. So that is why they are out there to go for rent arrears. And the officials that we've spoke to, the CEC in charge of revenue collection in the county government, has actually told us very outrightly that they will be going out to more estates, and they are seeking to recover up to 250 million, but they are actually just, the target they are out for is 200 million. So they say Woodley was the first place where they began last week, and they're going, today they were at new and old Ngara Estate, and they will also be moving to other estates just to secure the revenue, because they're arguing for them to give services and to offer good services to Nairobians, they have to have revenue, and which is what actually makes up to 80% of the county government revenue. So we're still on ground. We'll be talking to more of the people involved in this issue, and we'll bring you more updates in our subsequent bulletin. And just to tell you exactly what the situation is, we'll be sharing with you documents from the tenants and also sentiments made by the county officials with regards to this matter. Grace, back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Winfrey. There you have it, Nairobi County government launching